Don't panic, 6 minutes only. There was once a small, skinny child, about 5 or 6, who could remember almost everything she had watched intently or experienced since she was about 1 year old. She could also remember with crystal clarity every strong feeling or emotion that had engulfed her and what had triggered it. Things like fascination, watching a goat's lips nibbling grass, distress at seeing Mum's face sad and frowning, not smiling at all, anxiety at seeing a man with a beard for the first time because it hid his mouth, the shudder of joy at being picked up after waking and finding no one in sight, smacking the water in the bath and laughing at the fun of it till she could hardly breathe, terror of loud noises, angry voices, anything that roared, lots of little fears like moths bumping against walls and ceilings, rage at being whisked away from watching an egg frying, panic at being put down in a strange place to sleep and the door closing, amazement peeping out of a pram like the one we were shown just now and seeing ducks waddling in a line, misery and fear when grown-ups would not explain what was going on, the greatest surge of excitement at being able to run free in the sun down a steep hill, feeling too scared to understand cross words spoken too fast by impatient adults, the rush of happiness, aged 3, of the tug, tug, tug pull of bottle feeding a newborn lamb. Where does that all take us? Through the years that followed, the memories and the clarity and the power of those first emotions never left her, really, and they coloured to a great extent much of the work she did later, becoming part of the struggle to reduce family stress and breakdown, to give support and inspiration to parents, especially mothers, dealing with bullying and abuse of every kind, the knife and gun and gang culture infecting so many cities, not to mention drug and alcohol abuse and child depression and suicide. As Muhammad Ali once said, "Ain't nothing wrong with going down, it's staying down that's wrong." So we can't turn our backs on all of that. And for me, myself, passion has been the result. Those earliest of memories and experiences which I had followed eventually to the launch of a charity called Right From the Start. And how wonderful, thank you. We've got the logo up there. That is very special. First, Right From the Start set out was dedicated to 2 things: researching the root causes of neglect, mismanagement, emotional abuse and violence in families, especially the indelible harm that can be done to the growing brains and therefore personalities of the most vulnerable of all, an unborn and newborn baby and a child during the first 3 years. Secondly, to introduce, often in storytelling format, a great range of tried and tested, respectful and gentle baby and childcare skills and strategies from all over the world with a proven capacity to inspire and comfort and help parents and to build their confidence and to delight in their children. Also to protect all children, heal damaged children, and give them an indelible sense of being respected, loved, trusted, and therefore able to learn at school, to take part in family and community life as they grow older, to have fun, especially outside, and to grow up imaginative and kind. Now, 18 careful years of research, network, and planning and writing, many of the thoughts and experiences in their own words from hundreds of people from different cultures and backgrounds have brought the Right From the Start project to life. and to the launch of a rather mega website last week. Now, I hope everybody here has already collected one of our flyers. There's a lot more there, and there's a lot more. If you don't have tea out in that corridor, there's a lot more flowers on the Right from the Start table just outside that door. But the project is by us all and for us all. Parents, grandparents, family members, child carers, perinatal professionals, nursery and primary teachers, every adult having care of any kind for any child from conception to 12. So please remember our logo of the boy playing with the dolphin. Please make sure you do have a flower to take home with you, and when you have time, please, when you have an uninterrupted hour, explore the website without hurry. Because I need some takers over, some joiners with passion and special concern and empathy for parents and children to join the club, the Right from the Start Club. So if your heart is caught up, even by a single quote or page you find on the website, please spread the word by passing the web address on to anyone you know, to anyone who's definitely younger than I am, who you think might be inspired and glad to become involved in the project in some way. Writers, filmmakers, artists, photographers, even perhaps to take over as our chief executive next year. That would be immensely kind and helpful. We do feel strongly that Right from the Start should become the bedrock underpinning and upholding what Saving Childhood, the Unique Child Network, and Flourish are setting out so brilliantly to develop and achieve. And we hope very much that Right from the Start will become embedded somehow into the movement so that we can work together towards giving every child a greater chance of growing in spirit and understanding, in compassion, in learning, in using their imaginations creatively, and above all, in becoming strong and happy parents and grandparents in their turn. So, I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.